Hello everyone, I'm CJ9899 and I bring you a test of the 6632 demo board system. Alright, this demo board is actually one that I've been wanting to do for a while. If you noticed, obviously I've taken down the 4010 and all of the devices. That was kind of a mess, all the wires were everywhere. But the 4010, it's not that it stopped working, I kind of wanted to bring the 6632 back to life, and also for a very particular reason, as you can see. But it's a very, very nice panel, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I'm more fond of Edwards over Simplex, just because Edwards I've been more used to, and this panel was my first system test panel that, if you remember, years ago used to be here. But this new demo system shows what a typical 90s or early 2000s Edwards system would comprise of if you had one of these. The biggest thing about this panel, as you can see this time, is that it is normal. For the first time ever, since I've had this panel up until about pretty much this week, I've never been able to get this panel to normal. At first it was because I didn't really know what I was doing with resistors. I didn't know what resistors were. I was just, so the zone fault LED was always on, and when I did find out about resistors, but the panel was still showing a zone fault, and that actually also turned out to be the annunciator cards, because when you don't have an annunciator, or when you have an annunciator card in but you don't have an annunciator on the system, if you don't jumper off all of the annunciator LED terminals, it will still show a zone fault, which is what was happening. After I corrected that, the only thing that was left was a battery trouble. I took the battery cables out of this just because I didn't really need them at the time, but then I recently put them back in, and I had a spare set of batteries, hooked them up, and system was normal, and I'm really happy about that. Now, if you read one of my Facebook posts, you'll know that this thing, when I originally was putting it up, it was starting to go all crazy on me. That is because I believe one of the zone cards that I have in it, if you're not aware, I have enough zone cards to make it 20 zones, so I have 5 zone cards. I have a relay card and 2 annunciator cards, and of course a main control card. Some of the zone cards I haven't used simply because I need to fix them up a little bit, because I did some stuff to them when I was younger, which I regret every day. And that other zone card I think was just failing, so it was causing all the alarm LEDs here to go all crazy and whatnot. But I removed that, so it's got 2 zone cards, so it's an 8 zone system, but I'm only using 5. I don't have anything labeled yet. I do plan on labeling it eventually. And yeah, and another fact I recently found out is that this panel is actually not from 1996. It's in fact from 2000, because I was looking at the cards a bit more, and the dates on them were showing 2000. And yeah, and I think the control card's from 2003, so this is actually from the 2000s. They made these panels up until I think about 2002. And then they kept making parts up until like 2009 actually, which is quite a long time, but yeah, that's how it worked. So for the devices here, I have an Edwards 439D 6AWC older Edwards end-of-line resistor plate. We got a Mercom smoke detector, which I put up because I don't have any more older Edwards smoke detectors, because I still haven't changed out the system. We have an Edwards 275 C111, 2 Edwards 275 SPOs, because actually sometimes you would see these on these systems, and a 270 SPO, which was the most common. So, I'm only going to do the smoke and 1 pole station today. We are going to do the 275 and then the Mercom smoke, and the system is set on continuous. So, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Very loud. Reset it. And we will do the smoke detector. Alright, and we can reset. And there we go. So it's a very simple panel, but you've seen it so many times that I don't need to explain about it. Anyways, that has been a test of the 6632 demo board system. And also, happy holidays. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. Stay safe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.